Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about something that's probably going to get me fired. I mean, guys, I'm about to tell you some big secrets of the optical industry. You know, what all the opticians don't want you to know. But I'm here to help. So even though I also stream, I play on YouTube, all that stuff, in real life, I'm also a licensed optician in the state of Florida. So glasses are kind of my thing. I do actually have skills outside of video gaming. So what I'm going to tell you today is a big debate in our industry is online glasses purchases. So as a licensed optician, I understand the difference of the opticals, the focal lengths, things like that, how glasses are supposed to fit, how that affects your prescription, all those sort of things. That's what I went to school for. That's what I know. But when it comes to buying glasses online, you don't really have the help of a licensed optician helping you decide what kind of materials you should be using, whether your prescription's even a good idea to be buying online anyway. That's where opticians come in hand. So, but Mandy, people buy glasses online. But I'm going to tell you when it's okay to buy glasses online. If you're a single vision wearer, it's probably okay for you to be getting your glasses online. So with single vision, there's a lot more ways to not screw things up, making it probably not so bad for you to buy them online. But there are times where it's not okay. So if you're a single vision wearer who is wearing a prescription that's, more than a +1.5 or more than a -1.5, it's probably not okay for you to be getting your glasses online. Only because if those measurements are not 100%, it's going to make things a little wonky. And we don't want wonky. Not when you're driving, obviously. So times like that, you may want to have a licensed professional helping you with your glasses. The other flip to that is if you're buying glasses online just for reading. So rather than buying your glasses over the counter or OTC readers like you get at the dollar store, for my people over the age of 40, when all of this is getting difficult, I'm all for buying readers online. That way you can go ahead and get yourself, some nice non-glare to it. You can get something a little funky. And that way it's probably going to last a little bit better than what you're buying at the dollar store. I'm all for getting glasses online for over-the-counter readers. Totally okay. Another time that it's okay to buy glasses online is when you just don't care. And what I mean by that is if you don't know how to interpret the sizing of a frame, what your face is going to handle for that shape, if you just don't care that it may not feel good, may not look good, go for it. Why not? If you want to have a bunch of crazy looking pair of glasses and you want to spend like 20 bucks on them, go for it. Again, single vision only though. Another time that I think it's okay to buy glasses online is kind of what I look at as the hairdresser analogy. So I personally don't go to a licensed professional to have my hair done. For cutting, yes, but not for color. And they have a lot of training and they know their stuff. They, know how to not damage your hair when you're going from, red to blonde. They know their stuff. Think of it just like your licensed optician. We know things that, non-licensed opticians don't always know. So even though I get my hair done in my bathroom by me, and I am no way a licensed professional when it comes to doing hair, it's kind of nice if you're able to get your glasses online, but you know your stuff. So I justify doing my own hair because I've done it for long enough. I've done enough research. I feel like I know how to do my own hair. But also, to the last rule, I don't care if I mess it up. So if my hair ends up looking all kinds of wonky, I'm okay with that. So again, if you want to buy your glasses online and you don't mind them not looking great, go for it. Same theory. So if you do the research, you end up knowing a little bit more about optics, how things are supposed to work, then it's probably going to be okay. But again, if you have a friend who knows glasses, feel free to ask them. And here's the big one. I'm telling you, every optician is talking about this. And you know it, your PDs. The pupillary distance. So for those of you who don't know, your PDs, or pupillary distance, is the distance between your eyes. The reason why this measurement is so important is because with certain prescriptions, the more it's wrong, the more possibility of double vision, blur vision, things of that nature. Nobody wants that. So the biggest thing is making sure you have a licensed optician doing your PDs. Now I know what you're going to tell me. Mandy, they don't want to give it to me. Or they're, oh, I'm going to charge you for it. Whatever the deal is. I would highly recommend getting your pupillary distance done by a professional. I have seen the YouTube videos on how to do it yourself. And again, we're going to go back to the other rule. If you have a very easy breezy prescription, it's probably going to be okay. But if you don't, you want to get it done by a licensed professional. And there's other reasons for this too. When it comes to your pupillary distance and getting it done by a professional, even if you're paying, say, $30 for it, a lot of times that $30 is also going to allow you to come back to have them adjusted. They will often check the prescription for you to make sure it was made correctly. Things of that nature. Totally worth it. Think of it this way. You're saving a bunch of money by getting the glasses online. What's another $30 to have a professional do the measurements that they can and guarantee the work that somebody else is doing? It's actually a really nice thing for them to charge you so that way you can go back and have them help take care of you when the online companies can't do that for you. Totally worth it. So now I'm going to be the negative Nancy. Here are some times when you should not be buying glasses online. I have reasons. Here we go. If you have prism in your glasses, it's a big no-no. Bad idea. Don't do it. And here's why. Because a lot of times, if it's off, again with that PD measurement, or even like a vertical measurements, if your OC heights are off or your PDs are off and you have prism, it's going to be a problem. You're going to go back and forth with this online company who, you have to ship it back and forth. You have to talk to customer service, robots, who knows? It's not worth it. It's just not. No. If you have prism, don't buy your glasses online. Another big no-no would be if you have a progressive or a line bifocal. A lot of times the progressives that they use online, the reason why they're so inexpensive is because they're very, very old lenses. Odds that you're going to get used to it, okay? But hey, if you've ordered them online and they work for you, awesome. I'm all for it. Order them again. But just know that you're going to be spending an extra anywhere from $50 to $100 more to make it a progressive lens, and it may or may not work for you. Be wary. You're going to be better off just spending that money with a licensed professional who's going to guarantee the work in a much better, simpler way. Trust me. And another time that it's really not the best idea to buy your glasses online is if you have what I will call a unique nose. So my bridge, we're going to get weird for a second, not to make me sound special, but it's kind of a standard bridge. It's pretty even on all sides. It's not very thin. It's not very thick. It's kind of an uneventful nose. I could probably handle pretty much any pair of glasses on my nose within reason. I can handle nose pads. My nose is not very special. But say if you come from, if you're Polynesian or African American where your nose doesn't have much of a bridge to it, be careful buying your glasses online. Only because the fit is going to be super hit or miss. It's going to be so much better for you to be able to try your glasses on beforehand. Now, I do know there are some online retailers who will basically send you, X amount of frames. You get to try them on, see which one you like best, then send it back. That would be the way to go if you have more of a unique nose, or if you have like really high cheeks, or if your eyes are a little more narrow set or a little more offset, things like that. That's going to kind of ensure a better eyeglass, situation. But again, you may want to have a licensed professional get involved just to kind of make sure everything's going to sit for comfort in the long term. It may feel good for that 5 minutes that you have it on and you're taking your selfies, but are you going to be able to handle wearing it for 5, 8, 12 hours a day? We as licensed professionals can see the glasses on you and kind of give you a ballpark idea on whether that's ever going to fit good, if it can be adjusted to fit better, things of that nature. Let us help you. Another time I do not recommend buying glasses online is if you have the personality of a princess in the pea. If you're one of those types who the glasses are on, oh, it hurts right here, oh, it hurts right there, I don't recommend buying your glasses online, because what's likely going to happen is you're going to visit your local optician, having them adjust the glasses multiple times, and frankly, they didn't help you buy those glasses. And is it really fair to have them do all of the hard work that your online company can't do for you? Now, the exception to this rule is if you went somewhere, paid the $30, $40 to have your PD measurement taken and the prescription verified and taken care of. In that case, I'm all for it. Go back to the optician that you worked with, and they should be willing to help you with the adjustments. But go easy on them. I mean, there's only so much they can do since they did not help you pick out those glasses. Just be nice. It will help everybody. I kind of talked a little bit about how the easier prescriptions, it's probably okay for you to buy your glasses online. So if you don't know anything about glasses prescriptions, which you probably don't, and that's okay, I will teach you just a little bit. So in the first column is your spherical power. Again, if it's plus or minus 1.5, it's probably okay to get them online. You know, not going to be a world of a difference if the measurements are off. But again, highly recommend go to an optician, make sure that the prescription is right, your PDs are right, all that jazz. That's my recommendation as a whole. That's what's going to keep me having my job. The other thing is your cylinder. So that would be the middle number there. Your axis is going to be anywhere from 0 to 180. That really doesn't matter for the sake of whether or not you should buy them online. It should be right, but it doesn't really matter what that number is. But your cylinder number there in the middle, kind of the same rule, but I'm going to say a plus or minus 1. Because your cylinder is basically the shape of your cornea. If you have a lot of astigmatism, it's again not going to take a whole lot for the prescription to be off. Again, have your licensed professional optician check the prescription, make sure it's right. Because if you have a high cylinder and that axis is off, you know, more than say 5 degrees, that's going to cause a problem. Have somebody check it. So I think I kind of gave you enough information to kind of let you decide if buying glasses online is right for you or right for your situation or what it is you want. However, I hope I keep my job and don't, hope I have a career in optics after this. But yeah, sometimes it's okay to buy glasses online. Sometimes. But as long as you just know what you're doing. Again, I look at it as the same as doing your own hair. If you're okay with it being a hot mess afterwards, go for it. Why not? Or if you have done enough research and you've done it once and it worked out okay and you're down to try it again, go for it. But at any time you feel like, this just doesn't work, or this isn't feeling right, when you go into your local optician, a physical person, make sure you're being nice. Remember, they didn't help you pick out the glasses, and sometimes there's only so much you can do to make it feel right or work right. Just be nice. They're doing what they can to help you. And I mean, gosh, we're gonna have to do a whole nother video on how to not piss off your optician. That would be a great video idea. We're gonna do that. So again, thanks for watching. My name's Mandy. I hope you learned some stuff. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a comment below. If there's anything you want me to talk about more, maybe some theories on prescriptions, things like that, again, just leave a comment. If you got any help from this, or maybe you're now going to be like, maybe I should not buy my glasses online and I should go see a professional to make sure everything is right and going to fit perfectly, hit that like button. Let me know that I helped you out. If you ever want to see more optical things or shenanigans with video games, whatever stuff you guys seem to like best, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It helps support the channel and lets me kind of know that I don't suck, within reason. But hopefully you learned something today. Please please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, comment, all those buttons down there. And if you like playing video games and you things like that, or you think I'm funny and you want to hang out with me some more, I stream on Twitch, link in the description down below. It's a good time. You should play with us. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you next time.